Welcome everybody to Forza Horizon 5, and today we're taking a look at the 2001 Ford No. 4 Focus RS. Now, there were many iterations of the Focus RS World Rally car between the years of 1999 and 2010, clocking up numerous wins and podium positions. However, for this version it came in second place in the 2001 World Rally Championship, gaining several podium positions and 3 wins, once in Argentina, Cyprus and Greece, and famously driven by Colin McRae. And it's part of the current rally expansion, the Rally Adventure expansion, and it's a car that we've never had on a Forza game before, and it's a glorious rally car, quite frankly, in so many ways. And it's highly detailed as well, so you've got your spare wheel there in the rear, you've got your roll cage, your stripped out bodywork, all of the like, but all of the rally essentials that you need as well, as you can see. But it's all stripped back, very little in the way of creature comforts. You've got wind down windows, and I think that's basically it. So and it's packing a punch as well with its engine. Now, this was part of the 2 litre class, so it's got a 2 litre turbocharged inline 4 engine, which produces a really rather impressive 300 horsepower and 332 pounds-feet of torque. Now, you'd have to come into the 2010s to find a Focus RS road car that would have more horsepower and more torque than that. The 2009 Focus RS did have the same amount of horsepower, but it had 14 pounds-feet of torque less. So it would take some considerable time for road cars to catch up with their rally equivalent, but that's no surprise. Rally cars are obviously not restricted by noise or emissions or anything like that. It's just usually how large the engine can be, and this is part of the, like I said, 2 litre class. So let's get out onto the open road and see what this car can do. So yeah, being a rally car, top speed really isn't the main aim for this car, even though it does have 300 horsepower. It's not got the highest of top speeds, but it's all about getting to that top speed and maintaining it as much as possible, no matter the conditions or the corners that you're dealing with. So we're going to see what it can do before we hit the speed camera, and then we'll go on the rally course that I sort of have on the main game. I haven't quite figured out the map on the rally expansion yet, so that's why we're not there right now. But yeah, we can still use launch control on this car, so you just hold the handbrake or the E-brake button and then hold the accelerator until the revs hit the top, and then let go, and bang, you're off. So it's got a 6-speed gearbox, which is lightning fast to make the most of the power and, get through them as quickly as possible so you can use that power. As you can see, we're pretty much going to get up to its top speed even here, 128 miles an hour, which is pretty sharpish. But yeah, let's get to the off-road part of this map that I like to use for these kind of vehicles. So with that all-wheel drive system, the lightning fast gearbox, the raised suspension, the off-road tyres, and the fact that obviously it's got a stiffer suspension and a stiffer chassis, it's overall a really fun car to drive and cracking on the rough stuff, as you can see. And it can deal with 0 to 60 in only 3.1 seconds, which is certainly faster than any road-going version of the Focus RS. And it can do 0 to 107.9 seconds and go to a top speed of 139 miles an hour, which is obviously, like I said, not the fastest going, but the fact is this could pretty much do that kind of top speed no matter the conditions that you throw at it. And going that fast on the kind of rally courses that exist out there in the real world is quite scary, and it takes quite a lot of skill as well, to be honest. So you really wouldn't want it to be going any faster than that, quite frankly, especially considering the kind of things that exist on the side of these rally courses, trees, rocks, great drop-offs, anything like that really. And any faster and you'd be risking not being able to survive such a thing. So cracking car, and really surprised it's taken this long to get a rally car of this standard onto these Forza Horizon games. But I am glad that we've finally got such a thing, as it's really fun to drive, it handles beautifully no matter the road conditions. Even if you're on road, it's still pretty good. But it definitely shines here, with the rough stuff, with the bumps, the jumps, and the general lack of traction that is on the go, because sorts itself out really rather nice, which affects that all-wheel drive system. And the power is pretty much always there. And you can certainly hear it as well, as that engine sounds pretty glorious. I'll let you listen to it for a little bit now. So yeah, sounds pretty good. Plenty of pops and bangs coming from that exhaust as well. Pretty sure this has the anti-lag that you can upgrade other turbocharged cars with already on it as standard. And yeah, that's one reason why it's as loud as it is. But yeah, fantastic car, and I think it's pretty much it's the first car that you can pretty much get on the expansion as well. So yeah, it's kind of like a taster for the even faster vehicles that you'll be able to get on that expansion. So yeah, get out there and get that expansion if you haven't already. It is a really good expansion and easily the best in a Forza game for a long time. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.